So I'm gonna get straight into it. I wanted to bring. This is not. There's nothing. There's nothing crazy about this. Yo, so what I wanted to bring you guys is some information on different ways that you can go out there and essentially look for funding for your real estate deals. So this topic in my mind, and by the way, this is my short form content. I decided to start making shorter form content and able to capture people's attention span and just in general keep my content rolling more consistently. So this is what you're gonna get, just raw, straight to it, get to it, nothing fancy, no cameras, no Instagram. Like, this is how I like my content to be, raw and informational. But anywho, let me get straight to it. I was just thinking about it, man. I keep on going to all these tech events and I keep on talking to people, just building my network up out here in Baltimore, and growing my knowledge of what's coming in the tech world. And it's crazy. I went to an event the other day actually, and this is what actually built my idea for this in general. So when it comes to funding in real estate, we all have like the kind of like the three main ways most people get their real estate deals done, right? You have hard money, you have private money, and then you have FHA, like government money. So a lot of people that are going to go get even if it's for investment purposes, a lot of people go get their first property or their second property with FHA loans. You know, something that is along the lines of a governmental kind of like loan. Then the other way is people go get private money. So let's say like, you know, you have an investment pool of people that you put together, and then you guys all pitch in on a project. And then you have hard money. Hard money is you go to a lender that's a hard money lender. And if you don't know about that, just go ahead and Google it. You'll figure it out. But anywho, my idea came from the tech event because I was like, damn, there's a lot of venture capitalists right now and a lot of tech companies in general that are starting to become like banks in general, like across the board for loans in any arena, just like regular banks have been. So I was like, man, you know, I don't think a lot of people in the real estate game right now that are trying to get into it even have thought about that. Like attaching yourself to the tech world as another form of investment opportunity. Like, so there's a thing I've been learning about more like VCs and things like that. So venture capitalists are essentially what all of the tech people that start tech companies, who they go reach out to get the funding for their projects, right? So essentially I started thinking, I was like, damn, I even have a new bank account with SoFi, and I didn't realize SoFi is a tech company. And they do the same thing, you know, but essentially what I was thinking as I was sitting there in some of these tech events and meeting, talking to people, you know, they're telling me how they're going after money or capital for their projects. And I was like, damn, okay, so some of these big tech companies are already doing it, you know, where they're actually giving funding for real estate projects, like they're already going into real estate. So it just kind of like got me going. Last night I was at another tech event and I was just like asking some people like, man, would you or like, actually, know what? I'm lying. One of the people that Dwight from Casual Premium introduced me to, he actually sold a tech company and now is looking to invest his tech money into real estate. And that's not the first time that happened. It happened at another event as well that Dwight was telling me about. So that's how this idea, I just remembered it right now. That's how this idea actually all formed. So if you're out there and you're in the real estate game, I would say this is a fourth way. It's not that new, but it's a newer form of how to actually go out there and get capital. Start going to some of these tech events in your city. You know, if you don't have any in your city, start reaching out to people that maybe are online, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, and see if you can get funding that way, man. Because honestly, tech companies aren't going nowhere. They're the new big bad boys on the block, like, and they got a bunch of money. And just like everybody else, they don't want their money just sitting there and being, hit with inflation. So I think that's a great avenue for a lot of people, you know, for a lot of new investors to go into, especially the fact that a lot of investors nowadays are more savvy when it comes to the internet and just tech in general. So hopefully that helps somebody out there to start looking in the tech sector for your funding for your projects, because you never know who who wants to invest their money on a private side in the tech world, and then what big companies want to invest in real estate. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. All right.